Let's roll on. Let's talk Essendon Bombers. Let's talk GWS Giants. Let's talk about where the hell this is going to get played, because I've got no idea.
Currently in parts unknown.
Yeah, far out. Kane's going to be the umpire. Another wrestling reference.
Jeepers. Trinidad, Tobago, possibly. The Maldives.
Well, I don't think it matters where it's going to play. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters where they're going to play, because I think the Bombers want to make finals, and I don't think the Giants do. Because teams that want to make finals and teams that really want to make finals are not, what were they, 40 points, 30 points up, and then proceed to lose by that amount.
The Bombers are busting their gut at the minute. They might be having losses. I mean, I'm not saying they had one last week. We know they had a good win against the Roos.
Yeah.
But even when they're having losses in the last 6 or so weeks, they're still busting they're busting their gut to get a loss. Like Parish, Merritt, even Stringer leading the way. Like Stringer had, like 19 on the weekend. But
4 goals.
But 4 goals. You keep seeing blokes in the midfield have 25 touches, and they're all sharing it round.
But they lost to like Melbourne, Geelong. I think it might have been the Doggies. Was it the Doggies?
I reckon you might be right.
Something like that. But it's the top 3 teams they've lost to.
Yeah.
So, like, of course they're going to struggle.
I've also got the Dons here because I think they're just playing better footy at the moment.
I didn't say Dons, but I'm tipping Dons.
It's going to be a good
I genuinely did feel a bit bad for GWS because they got railed with the COVID stuff just before the first bounce. It was about an hour before the game when they got told Toby Green and Matt DeBoer couldn't play. And when you've been preparing all week for a side with Toby Green really as your focal point, and then all of a sudden, yep, see you later.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? You know, like I know they were 30 points up, but it's got to take some effect. It has to take an effect on the players.
Well, you'd like to think if you're a younger bloke who's been in Toby Green, let's say I'm not picking on blokes. Let's say you're a smaller forward in that GWS forward line, you know who they are. Surely when Green is out, you say, you know what, this is my chance. I'm living in blokes' shadows. Yeah, I'm getting touches. I might jag a goal here and there. Maybe it's my time to shine.
Oh, I don't disagree, but it's
disappointing that didn't happen.
It's much harder to replace Toby Green than it is.
No,
I know what you mean. I do know. But
you want to see a bit. You want to see a bit, and you're seeing a lot from Essendon right now. I can't go past them for intensity alone.
And we also don't know the status of Josh Kelly at this point in time.
Very good
He got
point.
taken straight down to the rooms, and the sub was made immediately on the ankle. Giants have said he's going to be okay, but that's...
And if he's not, ouch. Bombers. Back in the Bombers.
Whitfield potentially back in, but to what status is he going to be? We know he takes a little while to warm himself up after he's been out.
Being the resident Whitfield lover of the pod here, he will take a while. Sometimes it's 2 weeks. Sometimes it's like it took him 2 weeks last time, and other times it's taken him a couple, 2-3 weeks to kind of get into his form that we know and love. It's hard.
So kick on the Donners.
Kick on the Donners. I'm looking at Parish 30, Merritt 30, Taranto 25. He's been bloody... what a servant he's been for that Giants outfit, I tell you. Taranto 25, Cal Ward 20 to step up in the absence, potentially if Kelly's out. Did I say Hines 20?
No.
Well, I'm thinking Hines 20, and I'm also thinking Mason Redman, communism, communist theme, Soviet.
Or as Kelly Underwood keeps trying to say, it's the Red Dog. The Red Dog. Oh. Nah. I won't be having that, Kelly. Shut up. I will not be having that.
I'll take it
most unimaginative nickname of all time. Although I did see today a post by the AFL, totally off topic on random nicknames. Did you see Aliralia's?
Yeah, his is great.
Did you see it?
I did not.
Shandy.
Hey.
No, it was in Chandelier.
Chandelier.
Oh.
I thought you meant that. I actually love that.
I pissed it when I saw Rory Laird's supposed nickname.
Yeah.
Who is calling Rory Laird the desk? No one's calling him the desk. I've never heard that in my life.
They call Rory Laird. He's now called the desk.
And the AFL photo had sort of like photoshopped like a school desk onto his head. It was so funny.
It was fun. I've never... Well, you would assume it's just a slab of wood. I've never known the AFL be funny, and I was actually sitting there like, this is actually good content. We're sitting at Rory Laird right now.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe we should release some nicknames for players.
Yeah. but Shander and Deskhead. Oh, brilliant.
I tell one of the funniest nicknames I've heard recently was I was listening to Jim Brayshaw and Bill Brownless, and they were talking playoffs, NBA. They're talking playoffs.
Yep.
And they referred to a bloke that they kept referring to him as Javianas. Yeah. Oh man, Javianas. Javianas. I was like, who the fuck are they talking about? Javianas. Thon maker. Yes.
I'm very conscious of getting off time, but now we're talking about nicknames. I've got to get this one off because I showed Rich this video a little while ago.
I'm so happy with
of this. It's a radio show in Britain. Remember the one I showed you? They were talking about funny nicknames, and there was this guy. There was this guy at the factory, and he was he had one leg shorter than the other one, and so he used to walk like this, right? and his nickname was the Sniper's Nightmare.
Every time.
It was so funny.
The Sniper's Nightmare.
Yeah. I'm conscious of getting off time, but yeah, bloody hell, it was funny.